Yeah, Dusty, it really seems like you guys are putting together some really good at bats and hitting the ball hard. I guess how frustrating is it just to not be rewarded for any of that?
Well, it's very frustrating because all you hear is exit speed, and we had a ton of exit speed today. Wendell made some great plays at third base. We had some line drives all over the field. We ended with Breggy hitting a bullet to right center. Thought that ball had a chance to get in the gap. Um, you know, yeah, it's very frustrating, especially when Lance. I mean, he pitched his butt off, and he threw better than Charlie Morton or any of those guys over there. Just nothing to show for it. And he was on his A game today. I mean, he had it going on. I don't know how many strikeouts he had, but it looked like he had a number of them. And yeah, it was very frustrating. I mean, because Charlie Morton wasn't that sharp today. I've seen him a lot sharper. But dang, that kind of, that hurts. I mean, you just know that we keep hitting the ball like that, we're going to get some breaks, and we're going to get a lot of them.
Brian McTaggart.
Yeah, the error obviously very costly by Altuve. Just how shocked were you him to see? Just he's come through in the clutch so many times, made that play with Gurriel. It seemed like it's become routine.
Yeah.
How surprised were you
Well,
to make that?
I mean, we were very surprised. I mean, that's his first throwing error all year, and then he had two of them today. And you just hope that he didn't, get in the yips, because invariably, they come in bunches. Everything comes in bunches: errors, hits, homers, everything. And I just told him to flush it. I mean, this guy's been awesome for us, and you got to flush it and move on, or else it multiplies. And so I'm sure he'll do that. We played a outstanding game. Like I said, I mean, geez, we got 11 or 12 hits, and I don't know how many men we left on base, 10 or 11. But we had opportunities. Just like last night, had bases loaded, and George hits a bullet up the middle. They were playing accordingly, and it turned into a double play, and we just got beat by misfortune today.
David Barrett.
What was your impression of the manner in which McCullers was able to shake off the early era and be effective for most of the
Well,
game?
I mean, this guy's a pro, and he lives for these big games. That's why he's our number 2 starter. And he shook it off, and the second error, he got out of that trouble because it was first and second, nobody out, and he was starting to walk off the field. He thought that ball was to the wall, not over the wall. And I don't know, there's not a whole bunch to say. I mean, they got away 2 days in a row, but they can't keep getting away.
Adam Spillane.
Dusty, everyone seemed to be encouraged with the at-bats yesterday, and obviously you hit the ball hard today. But is there ever a concern that the frustration of not getting that end result can change the approach the next day?
No, not really. I mean, because see, I learned a long time ago that all you can do is get a good pitch to hit, and then hit it hard. And after that, it's really out of your control. So you can change your approach all you want to. I mean, but it still boils down to trying to hit the ball, get a good pitch to hit, and hit the ball hard. And like I said, you got to simplify it. And they got away. I mean, there's nothing that we did wrong. It's just that we just didn't find a hole.
Mark Berman.
Dusty, leading on your litany of experience, if you will, what is your message to your guys tonight and tomorrow as you get ready for Game 3?
Well, I'm not going to really have a message other than, hey boys, we got to keep swinging it. I mean, and that's all you can do. I mean, talk is cheap. I mean, like I said, we just got to find some holes. And I remember in '78, I think it was, we went up 2-0 on the Yankees, and they beat us 4 in a row. And the way this series is going, the home team has won, the last, the first 2 games of the series. And so, if history repeats itself, then we're the home team the next 3 games.
Have you made a decision yet on Zach for game 4?
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
goes to game 4?
yeah.
Thank you.
We got a key tomorrow.
Mason Stark,
Dusty, you spent your whole career living with the baseball gods.
Yes.
Can you explain how the baseball gods could allow Jose Altuve to go through an entire season without making one throwing error and then make two of them in one game?
No, I can't, because I'm not, I'm not one of the gods, and so, and if the gods did answer me, then, that meant that I'm not here on earth anymore. You know what I mean? And so, no, like I said, they come in bunches, and, just like errors, hits, homers, everything comes in bunches. And, and hopefully that's the end of the bunch.
So when he came up there in the ninth inning, did you think there was a chance the baseball gods were going to take care of him and let him get redemption in that spot?
Oh yeah, I mean for sure. But you don't want to tie it up at that. I mean, you want to tie it up, but you want him to get on base so Michael can win it. That's what that's what I thought that was going to happen. And then when he walked Michael, then I thought we had a heck of a chance to tie it up or take the lead, with Bregman up there. And Bregman knocked fire from the ball, and again we didn't find a hole today.
okay, and last one for Dusty, Pedro Gomez.
Hey Dusty,
Yeah.
late in the game, you moved Correa into that second base hole and shifted Altuve more toward behind the bag. Was that so that Altuve would have a longer throw, so that maybe he was getting more on it? You were talking about the yips.
It wasn't. We didn't move them; they moved themselves. You know what I mean? Carlos and Jose moved themselves. We didn't move them, and so that's how close these guys are. And Carlos really looks up to Jose and ultimate admiration, and so they did that themselves.